with me live in studio, and it is so nice to finally get to work with you.
I know.
I mean, my goodness, I'm like, when do I get a turn?
It's your turn now, and I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm happy to have you. I love all of your pieces. Fun fact I learned from one of your other shows that you actually went to design school.
I did.
That's incredible.
It was never my day job, but it was something that I was passionate about, and I love it. And so yeah, this
now
feels
it's all
very
come to
at
fruition.
home. It is, yes.
Well, we're gonna start with this beautiful set of 2 glass vases or vases, if you want to be fancy. I already have the mint color in my cart because I feel like it goes perfect. My home's kind of like a coastal feel.
Absolutely.
So we have that beautiful mint. We have this incredible blush, but I like it almost has like a taupey undertone to it too. It's not screaming pink.
No, it's definitely
really
not
beautiful.
screaming pink. They're very earth tony. They're everywhere in my home. I truly, if you go to my Instagram or Clover by Joe Instagram, you can actually see there is proof of this.
Yes.
I use them for everything, for little candies,
that's a good
for
idea.
flowers. I have them next to my bathtub with Epsom salts in it. And so I just have them peppered everywhere. They're a set, and then being that they're a set of 2, it just makes for a really great moment in a scene where you can just have, you know, you could really get creative with it.
I love all these different ideas too. And you do get 2, so you get the small and the large, and they're a nice size. I mean, the large one is 8.5 inches tall. The small is 4.5 inches. The glass is beautiful. I mean, you can feel the quality of these. I'm gonna pick one up too.
Yeah, they're really sturdy. I mean, and I love the footed feature. I really wanted this scalloped detail. And when I saw it with the foot, I thought, oh gosh, we have to have it. It has to be that way. But yes, it really is. They're just really sturdy, beautiful pieces. And
they're incredible.
They take on kind of the color of wherever they are.
Really do.
I have a kind of a moodier moment upstairs at this little landing place, and we have also these beautiful mouth-blown candlesticks in our collection, and they're blues and greens, and you put them all together and all of a sudden you have this really dramatic thing. But then you have them here with like a fresh piece of floral, and it feels very springy and light, botanical. And so they really are kind of chameleons.
They really are. And I love the ideas of using actual florals, we did some flameless candles in these. I liked your idea in the bathroom, putting your salts. You could put like a little scoop in with
That's
that.
exactly
that
what
would
I have.
be
I have
gorgeous,
it right?
So sky's the limit how you want to use these. I think for the quality, for the sheer size of what you're getting and the value. We talk about this for a second because I was just at one of those big home stores where you think you're gonna go in for 2 seconds and like 3 hours later. But items like this, you could see this kind of price for the little guy alone, and that's no joke. So to be able to get both of these today for $29.95. By the way, it's a this day only, but because it's 11 on the East Coast, it's really this hour only. Once we hit midnight, we go back to $49.95. So if you love these, maybe a nice Mother's Day gift.
They would be
maybe you
beautiful.
Get it and put flowers in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you gift it.
And that's the other thing. I do this a lot with our baskets, but I use our decor pieces as vessels to give a gift, but it's also a gift in itself. So that would be if you wanted to get a set of these and bring a beautiful bouquet. It's, you know, has this homemade feel to it, but you're also giving them a beautiful, beautiful gift that they can reuse in a million different ways.
And I appreciate that you give us a set because it makes it easier to set up this kind of scene in your home, right? Sometimes I struggle with that. I'm like, I can be looking online or looking at a shelf. I'm like, what do I get to make this all come together? Do you have any tips when we're trying to style?
Styling can really be overwhelming. And so we try to kind of take the guesswork out of it. I will say the one piece of styling when I am styling a bookshelf or something is it's always the button piece is what I call it. It's like the little tiny moment. And this is the little tiny piece that you always need to kind of finish it. And usually the golden rule of styling in the set of 3 and sort of the number of 3, it really is the golden rule because it somehow always works. And we have this tiny little guy. I know, this is also another.
Is coming.
Yeah, the letterboard is coming. It's been very popular from what I understand, but I love it.
It's much more, I would say, beefy than the ones you find. Like sometimes they're tiny little thin things, they fall over and you have these little felt letters. This is big, and it's wood, and the letters are metal. It's beautiful. So that's coming up in just a little bit. Actually, everything you see in our scene is gonna be coming up. We've got the beautiful blankets, the pillows, your storage.